The Lions are broke. Wow, you know what I'm saying? It's so much going on in this season already from the first episode, man. But you know what? Let's backtrack. Let's do a recap, man. Season 4, episode 18, man. We see the very last scene where, you know what I'm saying, Hakeem and his girl is I guess they're coming out of a rehearsal or something like that. They're getting into the truck with their baby girl, you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, the white rapper's father comes out of nowhere with a shotgun cocked, and then when he cocks the shotgun, 3 sounds go off, you know what I'm saying? And the screen goes black. So we don't know who got shot. We don't know what happened, man. So that's suspense right there. I couldn't wait for this season to start so I could figure out what exactly happened. We come to episode 1, season 5, and we know exactly what happened. The father lets off the 3 rounds, you know what I'm saying? He hits his own son in the leg, you know what I'm saying? Then he turns around and shoots Hakeem in the chest. But the crazy part is the white rapper turns around, takes the gun back, you know what I'm saying, and shoots and kills his own father. Like, you know what I'm saying? That is crazy right there. Like, I really don't think that, you know what I'm saying? I think later on in the episodes, I know, you know what I'm saying, when they did that scene, they just kind of skip to the next scene. But I think later on in this season, they're going to backtrack on that moment. I think it's going to have an emotional effect, you know what I'm saying, from that white rapper, you know what I'm saying. He killed his father, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. But anyway, it turns out that Hakeem is shot, you know what I'm saying. First of all, from the beginning, it's 2 years later. It's 2 years later in season 5, you know what I'm saying. So when that happened 2 years ago. Now Hakeem is recovering from his gunshot wound to his chest, and he's having respiratory problems, you know, as we can see. He wants to perform, but he can't because something's up with his lungs. He's getting physical therapy and everything. So, you know what I'm saying, it's not looking good for Hakeem, you know what I'm saying. He tries to get on stage and it does not work at all. He does the Milli Vanilli, you know what I'm saying, lip singing and everything that he didn't want to do in the first place, but his girlfriend Tiana talked him into it. But he does it anyway, and does the Nilly Vanilli and gets off stage, you know what I'm saying, very highly upset and disappointed. So Hakeem is not happy right now. Now we fast forward 2 years later, and Andre is in jail. Andre is in jail, and I'm like, what in the world happened? Where did this come from? But they recant, they go back, and they get flashbacks. Andre is in jail because he drugged Anika. Now, I'm not finna go over the history with him and Anika. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go back to season 3, season 4, you know what I'm saying, with that episode. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go back to that. Andre gets his revenge. That's what it's about. Andre gets his revenge. He drugs Anika, which she has just been appointed the new CEO of Empire. They made her CEO. You know what I'm saying? Basically his job. So he drugs her at the press conference. She starts hallucinating. And she falls off the balcony and she flips over, lands on the table, and she is dead. I didn't think she was dead at first, but she is confirmed dead. And so basically they blamed, of course, Andre took the fall because he did it, you know what I'm saying? So he is doing 2 years in the penitentiary because of that. So Andre is in jail and Anika is dead. What in the world is going on here? You know what I'm saying? I did not think she was going to get killed off so quickly, but man, Anika is dead, so she's gone. Another person who is dead is Eddie Barker is dead. Eddie Barker gets killed by who? His own wife, Gisselle. Gisselle kills Eddie Barker. It was an accident, but during that course of action, she realized that, hey, you know what I'm saying, this is what she wanted. This is her opportunity. So when the accident happened, basically he's drunk, you know what I'm saying? They come back from the awards. Eddie's drunk and he's just like, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and he's not feeling it, and he's kind of playing with her, and she's basically pushing him. It wasn't no sexual assault, nothing like that. She was just pushing him, like, get off me, quit playing, you know what I'm saying, you're drunk, quit playing. And she pushes him so hard that he trips over, fall, hits his head on the desk, and he's down there bleeding. And he's calling out for help, and as he's calling out for help, she's just looking at him like, nah, I'm straight. And she walks over him and leaves him there to die. Crazy. Now, that is a trickle effect because the deal between Eddie Barker and Lucius Lyon is now null and void because he's dead. So Lucius, he was on the verge of getting the company back. Lucius won, but because he's dead, the deal cannot happen. And now Lucius is back where he's worse than where he started. So with that being said, that transpired into Gisselle getting offered to be CEO of the company. And she did him so bogus too. Like, she played, do you know when she threw her husband's ashes down the sewer, yo, she's heartless. And you know what? I like the way they making her out to be like, she's probably the worst enemy that they got, because she is heartless. Anytime you kill your husband, whether it was an accident or not, you walk over his dead body, and then you throw his ashes down the sewer, you pull over on the side of the road and throw your ashes down the sewer. That's ruthless. Gisselle is like, her character is, I'm loving her character. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's definitely going to be something to reckon with in the future episodes. So it is crazy right now. I'm super excited about this because now they're trying to transpire into Lucius and Cookie starting from scratch. They have no money. They're broke. They're you know what I'm saying? They're selling everything, and they literally have to go back to their roots, which where they started. So upon Cookie traveling to see Andre in jail, she runs across this person that works at the jail. She's a female. Her name is Treasure. She finds her singing in the car. You know what I'm saying? She's singing in the car, and she's like, oh yeah, she's dope. So she comes back to the jail, gets her name, gets her number, and she get her in the studio. And that is going to be, they sign her as the first artist under the new Empire label. So they're pretty much going to push this lady into getting them back to where they supposed to be. Which, you know what I'm saying, I already know how that's going to play out. That's going to be dope. And the girl can sing. Treasure is dope. You know what I'm saying? So she's probably going to be the new face of Empire. But we're going to see how that turns out, because you already know it's not going to be that easy when you're dealing with Lucius, Lion, and Cookie and the whole Empire. So super dope. Now here's the question. At the opening scene of season 5, episode 1, Lucius is standing in front of a casket. Whose casket is that? That's the big question. I mean, is he mourning Anika? You know what I'm saying? Because that was his ex-wife, you know what I'm saying? The mother of the grandson that he has, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Could it be her? Or is it someone that, you know, is it Eddie Barker? You know what I'm saying? Eddie Barker just recently passed away, you know what I'm saying? But they showed that casket before Eddie Barker and Anika died. So that's throwing me off right now. Now, if they would have showed that casket part at the very end and not the very beginning, then I'll be like, okay, cool. He's probably, you know what I'm saying? It's probably Anika or Eddie Barker, but I don't think it's those two. Who could it be? Honestly, I'm gonna say it right now, and I'm gonna wait till the next episode. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I think it's Andre. I think it's Andre. I think something happened in jail where they put a hit out on Andre, because there was a snippet. See, right before the Empire ended, there was a snippet at the end of the clip. Now, I want y'all to go back and watch the episode of Empire. There was a snippet at the end, basically, you know what I'm saying, how they do like on the next Empire and stuff like that. There was a snippet where there was somebody in jail that they used to beef hard with. And she said, I got to hit the lions where they hurt the most, which is family. And I think she put a hit out on Andre because she's in jail and now he's in jail. And I think they put the hit on Andre. And I think Andre is going to end up dead. Real talk.
She got her hands all in my hair, legs all in the air, putting her hands all in my bed. Bend it over, do what I said. Scratches all on my back.